Ciao ragazzi, welcome back to Nuova Collina. It's episode number 5 and I'm glad to be back here. I was hoping it would be way much earlier, but time is something that I cannot have that much, let's say. But nevertheless, we are back. We started this episode by showing you the castle, because last Friday I was streaming from this map, from Nuova Collina, and I've tried my best to detail as much as I can in 2 hours the inside of the castle. I think we still have a lot of time to go for it, so maybe even in the next stream, next Friday, it will be from also Nuova Collina. But we shall see. Time will tell, and before that, let's just enjoy this episode. I want to start by saying that I will make some changes to what you've seen in the last episode, maybe. And in case you haven't, you should go and check it out before watching this. Today we, let's say, advance and in building in this area here. I'll try to cover as much as I can from this side of the highway, because I want to make a little town there, surrounded by some farm fields or vineyards and warehouses and lots of stuff that you kinda can see in let's say the northern side of Italy. Somewhere there between Torino, it's in my language, between Turin and Aosta. Even though I try to build, to keep as much as I can this type of building from the northern side of Italy, I'm gonna use some buildings that are actually can't be seen in this area. They can be seen more in the central Europe or Italy, or maybe eastern side of the Italy, like Florence, Firenze, or Verona, or cities like this. And you're going to see in a bit what I'm talking about. This is a bridge that crosses this area for trains, I mean. If you look on Google Earth on Aosta area, you're gonna see lots and lots of bridges and roads and tunnels, lots of really cool places, because it's on a hillside, also mountainside, depends on the area, but it is really nice and beautiful there. These are the new buildings that I'm going to use for this series. Just for the central area, I will use more modern ones too. I found the Zarix and other cakes and Armesto plus 2 other guys that made some Italian style buildings. Plus I think the Lucus or Lugo buildings made by Armesto, which are Spanish, can also fit this area pretty well, if I'm not mistaken. This entire episode, it will be, let's say, around building a train station, the main train station of the town here. Unfortunately, there is we don't have a name for the town, but we can go for that, and we can name it. But this is a small town, so train station is not going to be very big. I mean, 2 or 3 platforms is more than enough here for this little town. And of course, there is no place like, I mean, you cannot build something from Italy or Europe without making a roundabout somewhere there. Plus, I think also Italy has lots of them, so yeah, these are like a must. This is a roundabout that took me some time to modulate it or to make it properly. You're not going to see all the changes I've done to it, but there will be some changes done off camera or just a cut from the time lapse. But all in all, it went out pretty well. Here near the train station, I will make a parking area too. You're gonna see it in a bit like now, very now. A little parking area on this side. On the other side, we will have a bus stop area. But I've tried to search for train stations in the Aosta area. They're very, very simple, nothing too crazy or too complex. Very, very simple because there are only little towns in this area. So yeah, I think it's more than perfect. And I so really do hope that in the very close future more people will do some more Italian buildings. But yeah, till then we shall see, because also I took a big break from Nuova Collina, which actually I'm happy because if you think about it, the new buildings made by Zarix, they were released not too far from this moment. So yeah, it was a really good break from Nuova Collina. And I'm covering these little areas with grass. Guys, I just remembered something that I totally forgot in episode number 4. If you do remember, we have the hashtag thing. We forgot and no one mentioned anything in the comment. You should be ashamed, guys. You should be ashamed. So, for all those who are still here with me at the minute 8, which is kinda early, but hey, I hope you guys are here. Go and leave a comment in the comment section, of course, where else, with hashtag. And here you can come up with a really, really nice name for our little town here. So leave a hashtag with your idea for the name of the town, something like hashtag Augustinia or hashtag Collinata or God knows what. And the hashtag and the comment with the hashtag that has most of the likes, sorry. So you guys have to check out and also read the comments. And of course, leave a like to those that you really do like. Well, the one with the most likes will get to be named. We will name the town after that one. So go there right now, guys. Right now, leave the comment. So I know you guys, you are here with me. And of course, this way we can find a really cool name for our little town here. Okay, moving back here, I want to say that if you really want to see, because I just figured it out, right? If you really want to see how I did all the builds, all the detailing inside the castle, you can go and check out the last stream that I got on that you can find in my on my channel here. It's from Nuova Collina, and this way you can see how I did and what I did, and of course you can enjoy some time spent there. Or you can just come back maybe in 2 weeks from now, or 1 week and a half till the next stream, because from now on I'm going to stream once at 2 weeks, 2 Fridays. I cannot stream at each Friday, sorry, because it's a bit too much. Someone was mentioning at a point that in the comment and also in the Discord channel, or my Discord channel, I totally forgot, telling me that I should be a bit careful with the road markings, because in Italy you usually don't see that many. Well, I kinda had to say it's not that true. Also, when I've been to Italy, I could have seen quite a lot of road markings. Plus, when I look on Google Earth, I also can see them pretty damn well. Yeah, maybe it's not like in other countries, European countries, but we kind of can see a lot there. I saw a lot there. Or maybe it depends on the region of Italy. I haven't been to the southern part yet, or the central part, only on the northern part, so, and not that much there either. But this summer, by the way, I'm going to visit Italy, Tuscany area. I will spend there about 10-12 days with my friends, so it will be really cool. I can't wait to see it. And if I'm not mistaken, watching now here, my video doesn't have that. Okay, the past few minutes of the time lapse were kind of slow, and I can't do anything right now because, well, I can't do anything right now. I was just spending some time doing the commentary. Anyway, it's very strange why that was very slow, because all the time lapse cinematics are at 500 speed. Strange. These are new buildings made by. Oh boy, I forgot who made them. It's Firenze. I think they're called Firenze buildings. Something. These are some also buildings from southern part of Italy. But again, guys, really, please don't come and yell at me that they can't fit the northern side of Italy. I totally agree with you, but even though the workshop, it's not that full of buildings from Italy. The modern ones, there are some modern ones too. Some that they don't look that good, some that are really good quality. Plus there are some German ones and other French ones that can also fit in this area, for this area. I'm going to use them, but then again, I totally wanted to use something that is really Italian theme. So yeah, you kind of have to close your eyes for a bit there and imagine that it's a combination. After all, I cannot build only one area from Italy, you know. I feel like I wanna do more. Okay, so this is the we are getting very close to more detailing for this side. You saw the roundabout. You saw me adding some buildings because the other ones that were plopped there before in the previous episode, I've been using some German ones, Renaissance ones made by Titan. I totally replaced them and I haven't showed those. I will place few more buildings later on, just adding details now. There will be the gas station that you're gonna see in a bit from my side, yeah, building there. Adding trees, foliage is very important to make it look pretty cool. Lots of kind of trees I've been plopping and seeing in this side. Most of them, there will be pine and trees that you can see, yeah, near the mountainside, because this area is kind of mounty, well, not that mounty, more hillside, you know. But that's how the map it is, and I didn't want to go make it with different type of let's say terrain forms. The ones that we have, they are quite okay, I guess. And now I'm wondering, have I showed already the gas station? I don't think I showed. No, I haven't showed, right? Okay, that's because I'm doing this commentary in two parts, so I did the first part earlier. Anyways, this is a parking area that I'm building between the buildings. At a point we have to add some details here and there. I don't go too much in, and actually don't go that much into detailing like stuff like benches or trash bins and God knows what else you can see behind the buildings. So even though you guys might like that and I do like that too, I don't find it that interesting to go into that little and high details. I'm still struggling to do that at a point, but I haven't done. This is a little hill with some vineyards, and I just add them. Unfortunately, I had to overlap some of them. They look bad from a distance, but from very close up, they look okayish. And this is the gas station I was telling you about, so we haven't seen it before. There is a gas station I wanted to do here. I felt like it should fit in this area near the train tracks. There is a road crossing that those train tracks. Pretty cool. Oh, a train! We have a train there. Of course, some more details here on the road, on the roadside, and on the in the gas station here area. And more foliage here, grass and bushes and trees. Oh, those trees made by Mr. Mason, they're absolutely amazing, guys. They are super cool, and the details on them are really great. The triangles are pretty big for a tree, like around 2000, like most of the buildings. But I really don't care. They are too beautiful not to use them in this area. Here is, I'm trying to detail the front of the train station, and I was thinking what to do there, so I went for a little, can I call it a park area, a green area with some statues, benches, bushes, trees and flowers. I feel like it should be there. I didn't know what else to do, and I feel like these kind of things kind of fit in front of like almost any train station, or maybe close to a train station. And I went for some cobblestones as well, which kinda again fit this type of town, cities, areas, even Italians. You know, this is an old town, so cobblestones should not kinda miss from our build and from our town here. Hope you guys already hit the comment section with hashtags. If you haven't and you are already here, damn, you guys are amazing. You can also leave comments with different type of ideas or places from where I can take inspiration. Northern side areas, cities from Italy. If you are from southern side, well, I'm sorry. From those who live in Sicily or Rome or other parts of Italy, I'm sorry for you guys. I'm doing just the northern part as much as I can to fit and stay in this area. And very soon I will be start building at the bus station after I finish with the foliage for this area. Oh yeah, and here I thought I should make a bypass train track because we kind of need it there. And this is the bus area on the other side of the train station. When I say on the other side, I mean on the right side of the train station, because on the left side I made a parking area. I'm using some highway roads, which will be later on upgraded into an invisible normal road, not a highway road. I'm using here the highway roads because I want to have, let's say, not a sunken type of road, but a normal road. And I'm covering it up with ploppable asphalt here, so you cannot see it. Now I think I just upgraded the road with an invisible one. I'm adding some more details here, like fences. I will be adding the bus stop shelter. I will add some benches as well, props and whatnot that you might find into a bus station, like these ones, bushes, or God knows what type of things, all sort of things. And I tend to make this town on different elevations, things that you cannot see into my builds. I try to avoid as much as I can, and not because it's hard, which is kind of hard, but because the terrain in city is kind of bad to work with, and you have to hide it with lots of things, props, retaining walls, decals, and whatnot. And I'm also adding here some more details, like tire details, because usually where there are big vehicles like buses, which are kind of heavy, and when it's very hot and whatnot, you can see tire marks on the road. Some cracks and maybe some dirt decals as well, to make it look pretty curious. Oh yeah, and I was looking for some Italian buses, which was not, to be honest, not too easy to find. I was talking to you guys on the Discord server, and if you guys are not there already, you should pop up on my Discord channel there. We can talk anywhere, anytime. I do enjoy that. Plus, there is a really nice community. And this is the last building area, residential area here in front of the station. These are the last buildings added by Zarix. These are from Rome. That's how they are called, actually, Rome buildings. They look pretty awesome, and they fit so well in this area. Yeah, pretty damn good. Yeah, but we are getting close to the end of this video, guys. The cinematics will hit us in about a minute or so. If you do enjoy these videos from Nuova Collina, I have to be careful with the accent. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you wanna see more. More stuff will be done. And as I said, the cinematics will hit us. But before we end, I wanted to make a little orchard on this side of the train tracks. Not a big one, a small one. But anyways, you guys, you are going to see more of the details in the cinematics. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and I guess we are going to see each other in the next video. Till then, take care, and I salute you.